Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, I'm Mir Muhammad Wasik on your channel, Mir's Electro World. Well, fellows, today's video is on the topic, it's a very interesting topic. Either is it possible for us to make a free energy machine? Now, what is a free energy machine? Free energy machines, we need no fuel, right? No fossil fuels, no oil, nothing. And machine is running itself and giving us free energy, right? Anyway, let's see, either is it possible for us to build a machine that is giving us free energy, or a free energy device, or a free energy machine. Let's have a look towards the laws of conservation of energy. Laws of conservation of energy is clear. They're saying, the law is saying energy never created nor destroyed. It can change from one form to the other form by losing small amount or little amount of energy. That's the law. So it means energy never created nor destroyed. On first place, law is preventing to make a machine that is giving us free energy. That's the reason, another reason for the failure of perpetual motion machines, right? That's the reason we are not expecting any free energy or a perpetual motion machine in the market, soon in the market, right? Because the principle on which we are producing energy or electric power is induction or electromagnetic induction. That's the only way. And if we look at Tesla, right? Nikola Tesla, he worked on a couple of circuits in which he claimed to grab free energy from atmosphere. That's even not free, because the activity is going around in our this thin air. The radio waves are here, right? Different sorts of devices are now they are generating the radio waves, and it means energy is not free. Somewhere at some place this energy is built, and now we are receiving this energy. Anyway, that's also working on the principle of electromagnetic induction. If you look at the circuits of Nikola Tesla for free energy out of the thin air, right? So we will discuss this circuit at the end of the video, and I'll show you how to produce the real free energy, not a fake one, right? Now many efforts are going on, many videos are there. They are claiming they are generating the free energy, but they're fake videos, right? I'll show you how we generate electric power. Now this is a little DC motor, right? And when I'm rotating the motor, right, it is generating some energy. Let's see what we get. How much voltages we are generating when we are rotating the shaft of this little small toy motor. It's a DC motor, right? Now look at the readings, right? I'm getting some voltage. So that's the way we are generating our power. Either it's alternating current or the direct current, right? Mechanism is different, but electromagnetic induction is doing all this, right? Induction or electromagnetic induction. Now if you open a motor looks like this. This is the permanent magnet that's giving the external magnetic field, and this is the inductor in the form of a coil, right? And when I'm rotating the coil, so it means I'm just cutting the flux lines or these magnetic lines, and the EMF is produced in the wire. That's what is the Faraday's law, right? To generate electric power. Now this is a magnet, right? And this is a little you can say like it's a solenoid, right? So let's see what I'm getting out of it when I'm bringing the solenoid next to the magnetic field. In other words, I'm changing the flux in the coil. Let's see what I'm getting. Now have a look. I'm getting some little voltage, right? When I'm bringing it really fast, some voltage, right? You see, some voltage is there, some voltage is there. So that's the way we are generating electric power. Now have a look for the Tesla's device. According to the Tesla's device, we are grabbing the power from the atmosphere, from radio waves or other sort of you can say like the charged particles that are there in the atmosphere. Uh, let's see what we need for this circuit to build. This is the Tesla circuit. I'm going to explain the circuit. What you need is you need an antenna, right? You need an antenna, two capacitors, right? 100 picofarad, 100 picofarad. These are the two capacitors, ceramic capacitors, right? We need four diodes to rectify the incoming power, right? To store the voltage in these two capacitors. That's the C3 and C4, right? These are the two capacitors. They are the electrolytic capacitors of 100 microfarad. And this is the ground connection. Now this is the from the antenna, right? This is antenna. Antenna is connected with two capacitors C1 and C2, and the capacitors are then connected with the diodes, and the diodes are bypassed with the electrolytic capacitor of 100 microfarad. They are the 100 picofarad capacitors. They are the 100 microfarad capacitors. So that's all we need. This is the ground connection. So I already built this circuit, right? This is the same circuit. So let's see what we are grabbing out of this thin air. And for the antenna, you can use any long wire, even if you don't have aluminum foil. But anyway, I just make a little wooden frame, and I place this aluminum sheet over here, right, to make this antenna. Now I'm placing the antenna here. Let's see what we get. So this is the point. This is the point on which we connect the antenna, right? These are the two capacitors, right? These are the two capacitors, and these are the diodes to rectify the incoming power, right? And these are the two electrolytic capacitors of 100 microfarad on which we are storing the incoming power in the form of voltage, right? In the form of direct current, right? So let's see what we get. For this purpose, I'm connecting this wire. This is the antenna wire coming from the antenna. I'm connecting this on this point. Now I need a ground connection, and for the ground connection I already have a proper ground wire, right? This is my ground connection. If you don't have a ground connection, you can use the this outlet, and you can use negative side of your power outlet, right, as a ground connection. But anyway, this is my ground connection. I'm connecting the ground connection on this point. Now I'm grounding it, right? This is the negative side, so I'm grounding this. This one is the negative side, so this is the negative side. This is the negative side, and I'm grounding it now. This one is the negative side, this is the positive side. Where this capacitor's negative is there, right? This is the capacitor's negative, this electrolytic capacitor's negative. You place a wire as ground connection, right? Now it's done. This is the negative side, this is the positive side. Let's see on the voltmeter how much voltage is there. Now negative is connected. Now I'm connecting the positive, and I'm getting some voltage. It's gradually, it's here, it's 16 millivolts. It's a small anyway, it's a small voltage. Now this is a long piece of wire, right? And now I'm connecting the wire with this antenna to help the antenna. Let's see what we get. Now I'm connecting the wire, and the voltage is gradually increasing. It's a long wire. It's a long wire, right? It's just a wire. And have a look. It's gradually increasing, but it's in millivolts. Now it's 30, 31, 32 millivolts. It's not a huge amount of power anyway, right? Even it's not free. That what we are, even it's a small voltage in millivolts, right? And even it's not free. Somewhere due to this these are the radio waves. That's basically the power is there due to the radio waves, and radio waves are getting weaker with the inverse square law, these disturbances. So now imagine where the tower is, where the source is, and we are away from the source. And some people are even in the videos, they are saying that they are charging cell phones with this sort of technology. That's what I'm showing you now, right? This technology is in front of you. What we are grabbing, we are just grabbing some millivolts. Even if you try to charge a cell phone with such scheme, it needs might be 50,000 years to charge your cell phone, right? And the electromagnetic density is decreasing with the distance. So it's really not practical on this scale. Well, if you make an antenna bigger like a football stadium, might be you could grab a few voltage like 4 volts, 5 volts, 6 volts, not more than that. But still it's a static voltage, it's not continuous. If you are making you can say like a big football ground size of an antenna, right? A huge antenna, still you are getting 3 to 5 volts or 6 volts, and that's the static current, not continuous. It's not continuous current that I'm getting now, it's static current. That's on these capacitors we are storing the incoming static activity. That will go like this. It's static, it's not continuous. We need a source that is generating continuously, giving us electric power, continuously giving us a power. Then we say it's a machine that we are looking for as a free energy device or free energy machines. Many videos are there many videos are built where people are showing, right, with the help of these DC motors, they are connecting different shafts, right, different sizes of the motors, and they are saying that this machine will generate endless power for us, right? But they are all fake, because even if I'm connecting a little motor here, right, energy is transferring between two motors, and when energy is transferred from one motor to the other motor, right, one is behaving as a generator, one is behaving as a motor, but still the energy that is transferred, that is not going 100% from this motor to this generator, or this generator to this motor. Some like 25 to 30% is wasted, right, during the process, and it's a repetitive process. And at the end, if you are losing so much of it, you are not able to run this machine forever, right? So all the perpetual motion machines on the videos, they are fake, right? So that's all it is, fellows. So this video is basically meant for the clarity to understand. It's really, so far, with the help of electromagnetic induction, that's the only way to generate electric power. We are unable to build a machine that is generating free energy for us, and even laws of conservation of energy is not allowing us to make such sort of machines. Anyway, fellows, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.